Alright. Just testing some things, seeing if everything's working. I'm hoping things were working. Okay, yeah, things are working. Okay, perfect. Alright, well, let's see. I'm going to open this stream up by saying I have not streamed in a hot minute. And I apologize for that. Life got pretty busy. Also, hello, Landon Charles. Hello. Or Landon Charles. I'm fucking so stupid. Landon Chamness. My bad. I don't know how I read Charles from that. Either way. Okay. So I'm just going to okay. Hello, them two girly. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I apologize, I have not streamed in, like, oh god, a while. I think a couple months, maybe 1 month. Hello, Frenchy Diamond. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Tonight I'm just gonna, this is my another attempt at a dual stream to both Shorts and, Landon Chamness says, finally someone says it right. Hi. Hi, Sebi, 12 Shop. Hi, Frenchy Diamond. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing this stream this is my second attempt at this would be like my third or fourth attempt at a dual stream to both Shorts and, like YouTube Shorts and, YouTube long, I guess. I don't know what to call it. Just long form, horizontal YouTube. Oh yeah, I forgot I subbed to you. Oh, totally. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. So, yeah, right now I'm just working on some splash art concepts. Let's see. I apologize if I'm a little low energy at the start of this. I will pick up energy as I continue, but oh my goodness, it's been a minute since I've streamed, so I apologize for that. Let's see. We need, okay, so one thing that I'm gonna do is, so right now I'm just working on some splash art, like I said. It's not actual splash art. The word splash implies that it would be like for like a loading screen of a program or for a game. This is just like, testing out a similar style to splash art. So, for now it's not being used in anything in particular. So it's just concept art, I guess. Okay, there's my hair layer. Oh god, I forgot I had all of that on. So let's just start. Okay, I'm gonna need a lighter canvas for a minute just so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I hope everyone's been well. Well, Mimu. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm pronouncing this so wrong. Mimukawa, nice try. No, I don't. Is that an anime? I assume it's an anime. Or something to that effect. But no, I do not know what that is. Dog, nice try. Um, I don't know what you're trying to say, you... Okay, yeah. Okay, so what I'm doing... I'm just gonna... I ever listened to it? Okay. I don't know what's going on in chat, so I'm just gonna talk a little bit of what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna walk people through what I'm doing. Not that... This is my stream, I do what I want. So I'm gonna... So... Currently, I'm working on this, it's pseudo splash art, similar style to like, the only thing I can think of, oh, is that a drawing? Yes. Yes, I'm drawing right now. Let's see, I don't know if, here, hang on, I need to, there we go. Okay. You know, it's crazy because, I was just working on this a little bit earlier, and just working on this a bit earlier, and I was not happy with how it was turning out, and then I added the multiply layer, which is where I have most of the shading, and it just turned it into something I actually really, really enjoyed. So it was very nice at that point, because up until that point, I hated this drawing. I hated this painting. But also, I was using a brush that I didn't really like. I mean, I liked it, but I don't know, it wasn't really my thing. So, yeah, and tonight I'm also going to be working on some concept art for my animated series. Well, not concept art, I guess it's promo art for the animated series. So, let's see. We have this, and I'm just gonna paint in the rough shape of the hair. And then I can worry about adding, like, the shading and stuff in a moment. Okay. So, it looks cool right now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see. So, let's see. There's that. I'm gonna need this, and... Oh, no, I didn't want to get rid of that whole layer. It's not what I meant to do. Okay, what we're gonna do... Hang on. I think I kind of fucked up. Hang on. Okay, there we go. I forgot to alpha lock my layer, and that could have been disastrous. So let's hope that... but I got it under control now. It's all good. So... Okay, I apologize if I seem low energy. I'm always pretty low energy at the start of streams, just because it's like breaking the ice. Kind of weird at first, I guess. Not weird, but, you know, I accidentally sweared. Definitely, like, it wasn't accidental. Because I apologize if you do not find swearing very nice, but I swear a lot. So yeah, I am 22, so I happen to swear a lot. Let's see. So, what I'm doing here is, okay. Let's see. Okay, hang on. I gotta move my mouse. There we go. Now I can actually speak into the mic. Yeah, so, let's see. So what I'm doing right now, I've said what I'm doing right now like 50 times, but you know. I'm just gonna render the hair really quick. And what we're doing is, let me see this. Okay, let's see. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna have some other highlights, or not highlights, shadows. That's the proper word. Okay, I'm gonna need this to be normal for a moment. I'm gonna need that mode to be normal for a moment just so I can take that. My bad, I forgot to like. No, you're all good. You're all good, no worries. Well, granted, I guess I don't know if you're talking to me, but still. Let's see. Let's see. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna paint in the shadows a bit more. Do you use computer or laptop? I use a laptop. I'm currently on a laptop. I am. Yeah, I am. I am technically on a PC, but it is like I am on a PC, but it's technically a laptop, but it has like it's plugged into a bigger PC. So yeah. Let's see. So okay. I'm just rendering the hair here, and hair has kind of given me, it's always kind of given me trouble. Like hair's always kind of given me trouble in terms of like rendering. I'm just gonna you know, chat shit a bit here. But you know, hair has always kind of given me trouble. I've always kind of found it's difficult to render hair. Why, thank you. Thank you, Frenchie Diamond. I'm glad you are hoping I hit 1K subs. Thank you. That's very sweet. So let's see. I feel like, okay. One thing I'm going to do is, you know, it's crazy because like, okay, hang on. I gotta lock in here. Okay. And that would be a shadow. Okay. Oh no. Accidentally went off. Seems hard to do it digitally versus drawing. It needs a little shading. Yeah, I agree. It definitely does need a little shading. Let's see. And yeah, it's definitely difficult to do it both digitally and like I'm assuming you're talking traditionally. Like you know, with like pen and paper per se. I do draw on pen and paper. I just, you know, this is way easier to stream with. Okay, so okay, so what I'm doing now, there, so now I need to, actually, yeah, I'm gonna just quickly get that going. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why we're saying our ages either. Yeah, Yeah, I guess it's hard either way. I like drawing, but I'm not good, lol. So I'm just talking out my ass right now. No, I totally get that. And also, I don't think, and I also don't think, I don't think, I'm sure you're not that bad at art, dude. I'm sure you're not that bad at art. The first step in, like, learning to appreciate yourself as an artist is to stop saying that you suck at stuff. You know? I don't know, I'm insane right now. Let's see. So now we need the, let's see, okay. Let's see, we're just gonna, okay. There's that. Okay. So, okay. How long have I been streaming? Only 17 minutes. Okay. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good timing. Pretty good time so far. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna need a lot of highlights on this here hair, because otherwise it's gonna look really fucking out of place. Especially with this over here. I see some Irish. I see people saying they're Irish in the chat. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm Irish too. Well, I have Irish heritage. I don't know if I'd like. I don't live in Ireland. But that is where my family heritage comes from. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, it's been. Oh my goodness! I apologize if you can hear the cat in the background. Oh my goodness, she has got a lot to say. Oh my god, Edie. Is that Edie or is that Wally? Oh, that's Edie. That's Edie. Wally's sleeping on the couch like a good cat. No, I'm just kidding, Edie. You're a good cat too. Oh my god. I apologize if you can hear the cat. Oh my goodness. Alright, cat. Keep going. Keep talking. Oh yeah, that's my cat. What is the ah sound? That is my cat in the background. I apologize. She screams because she's looking for her sister. Yes. Yes, it is my cat. It's one of my cats. She screams because whenever she's looking for her sister, she will just scream. Just open her mouth and scream. So I apologize for the in the background, because that is Edie. What's your favorite game? Oh god, that's a good question. Personally, I'm very impartial to early Wii games and stuff. So I'm gonna say like Twilight Princess, probably Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. One of my favorite games of all time. I hardly play it, but it's still one of my favorite games, like story wise. So I'm not really one for video games. I mean, I am to some degree, I suppose, but I'm not really one for like super hardcore games. Like I don't really play I never really play I got 3 dogs. Cool. And I had a pet fish and a chicken. Cool. That's very nice. Yeah, my family has a couple chicken, or not a couple. We've got like 16 chickens. 16 chickens, 2 ducks. Do you play Roblox? I used to. I used to a lot. I don't really anymore. I don't know, it's not really as fun as it used to be. just personally. Probably because I've gotten older, and with getting older, I've just kind of fallen out of the zeitgeist of like what's fun to play for, like I like my opinion on what's fun to play is going to be way different than like a kid on than like a younger kid on Roblox. So I'm not really the audience anymore. I was in 2013. Oh my god. I love your art. Thank you, Moon in Your Backyard. Thank you very much. I'm happy you like my art. Thank you very much. Thank you. Also, yeah, that's but I got games. Cool. That's very cool. Yeah, I don't have a Roblox account anymore. I mean, I used to, but I mean, I guess it still exists, but I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. Like, I don't really play it anymore just because I'm not really in the demographic for it anymore. Specifically with the kind of games that are being published on it now. They're not really my thing. No, you're all good. You're all good, Frenchie Diamond. You're all good. Do your thing. Let's see. So there's that, and I forgot that there was a blue screen layer on the hair, but I think I'm gonna ditch that because I don't know if I actually like it. But what are you drawing? Just joined, LOL. Right now I'm just drawing I'm drawing a Sona, like a persona of mine, in a splash art style. So kind of think like, the kind of art that you'd see when you like open like, I don't know, like Krita, for example, like Krita, or like even with video games, like I don't know, like a pretty big one is like League of Legends. I don't play League of Legends, but that's a pretty big game in terms of like the splash art style. It's kind of known by like everybody. So let's see. Okay, so there's that. All right, let's see. Let's see. So I feel like, also, I apologize if I miss anybody's chats. I'm just also, working on this, so I apologize in advance if I miss anybody's chats. Let's see. Okay. Oh, so cool. Thank you, Moon in Your Backyard. Thank you. I'm happy you think it's super cool. Thank you. I'm happy you think so. Let's see. So there's that, and I gotta go. Bye. Okay, have a good one. See you. Have a good one. Bye. Let's see. So I keep forgetting. To think this was going to be a sheet where I was drawing a VTuber model on. That is not the case anymore. Oh, hello, Eyeless. I apologize for that. You know what? Yeah, I feel like this is a good warm up. I feel like I could go on from this to the Eyeless. I am going to take a photo of this though, just in case, because I don't want to lose anything. So, and I'm also going to save it because that is, okay, so, oh, hi, the Blight. Hi, Blight. See, that's the thing is, I apologize if there's any, I don't really think it's disturbing imagery, but if it is, I apologize. If any of the imagery on my screen disturbs you, that, Looks great so far. Thank you, Osbird. Thank you. Hello, Osbird. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. That's very fair to fail to fall asleep. That is very fair. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna remove Rulin, and I'm also gonna remove all the elements of Halom Sketch. And I'm gonna remove that too. Can I have just the background? See, because this is good. Don't get me wrong, like this is a good start, but so you can just call me Ozzy. Okay, yeah, you're right. Sorry, I didn't know. That's you bet Ozzy. Okay, let's see. So let's see. Oh no. I fear I have forgotten. Yeah, okay. So hang on one second. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do this, and then I'm just gonna... Okay, so yeah, what I've been doing, because don't get me wrong, this like this version of the render does look good. Like it looks fine. I just don't know if I like it as much as... I'm the older sibling, for anyone wondering, LOL. Yeah, true. Yeah, hi Ozzy. Yeah, that is my older sibling, yes. Hello, lazy person _ art. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. So what I'm gonna do... Where the hell? Okay. Where the fuck? Okay. Whoa, that's peak art. Thank you. Thank you very much. Also, Mary in my horizontal chat says I'm dirty-minded seeing this. Thank you. Thank you guys. And also Mary, that is very fair. That is fair. It doesn't really look like how it's supposed to look like. Well, like here, I'll show you guys the sketch. Here's this. No, that's not the sketch. There's the sketch. Here, it's kind of hard to see. There. So there's the sketch. So it's, top jaw with like the little freaky mouth and shit. Yeah. Just overall not a very pleasant thing to look at, and I like that. So let's see. I'm gonna go to I don't know if I even want to keep the outline in this. I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see. Okay, so this is the work in progress for the poster for Unseen. And I'm just gonna remove the sketch altogether. And instead, what I'm going to do is... I'm actually going to double this. Double it and give it to the next person. No. I'm going to double this and like just copy and paste it once. And then I'm just going to fill in all these areas to make it so... Love your art style. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you very much, lazy person _ art. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm happy you like my art. Let's see. So I'm going to just... Oh god, this is gonna be so messy, dude. Okay, you know what? It might just be easier if I just... Yeah. Watch this, me just gonna say words. That's fair. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally closed the whole canvas in on itself. That is not what I meant to do. Let's see, I'm just gonna grab this. Your art looks so peak. Look cute. Thank you. I'm happy you like it. Let's see. I do need the sketch for this. Oh, God. Eyeless girl, I need you to back up for a minute. Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot that I had that set and everything. You're good at drawing and art. Peak arts. Thank you, guys. That's very, very sweet of you guys. Thank you. let's see. So I'm gonna need, and I don't need color mixing on right now because I'm not mixing colors. I'm just, yep, look red without it. Exactly, right? Like I don't know. It doesn't like, here, let's see. Oh God. Let's see. I just need to grab the, like, around the sketch just so I can keep my bearings at least somewhat. Because I know some people can, like some artists who I like, honestly, I really admire when artists can do this. Peak art. Huh, that's why I'm freezing to death. That's very funny, Mary. I love that. I hope you're not actually freezing to death though. Oh my goodness. Um so yeah, but what I was saying is I'm just trying to get my bearings with like some artists can just like make like a blob, like you know, start with just a blob of color and then just shape things out from there. I am not one of those artists. So I am not one of them. So, but I admire that very, very much, but I just personally cannot do that. Um okay, so there's the top of the mouth. Of like the face, I suppose. It's not just the mouth. Um okay, and now I need the bottom jaw. Thank you for the hearts, Frenchie Diamond. Thank you. Let's see. So I'm just gonna have the bottom jaw now, which it kind of like teeters off a little bit, but that's okay. I can figure this out. I can do this. Let's see. I've got a more comfortable chair to sit in now, which is big difference from my other streams because I was sitting on like a really fucking stupid shitty stool. It's not just me. Oh, cool. Thank you guys. Let's see. I feel like okay. So there's the top jaw and the bottom jaw. And now we just need to grab both of them. But see, it's just there's a lot of like I have to turn up the tolerance on that because it's not going to select like any of what I need otherwise. So I'm just going to select that. And hello vessel. You're not what I need right now. Where do I actually have the... Oh, wait, hang on. Built-in reference. I have her colors right underneath that. I'm really smart sometimes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab this, and I'm going to make it larger just to dust the edge a little bit. Yeah, because the light is coming from somewhere over here. So I'm just dusting the edge a little bit. That makes sense. Let's see, let's color mix. Okay, and now I have to remember how I actually like to render bone. Or like, you know, like because this mask is made of bone, but you know, it's like a skull. Huh. I'm thinking. That's the thing is it needs a bow tie. Yeah, I agree. I think the eyeless does need a bow tie. Here, guys, let me give the eyeless a bow tie. Perfect. Oh no, wait, hang on. I can do better than that. Hold my beer, bro. I can do better than that. There we go. There, now it's got a bow tie. Perfect. And I can just erase that whenever I need to. So, let's see. Thank you, Ozzy, for the bow tie. For the bow tie suggestion. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I need... Nope. I am on the wrong layer again. So, see, this is like where like my dilemma is. This needs eyes. I agree, and I will get to the eyes in a moment. Oh, hello. I just need to... I mean, she doesn't have eyes. This creature, she doesn't really have eyes. She has eye sockets that are just empty. It's kind of like her whole thing. She's called the Eyeless. She's known for being blind as fuck. Wait, you're doing 2 streams? Yes, I am. Also, hello, Frenchie Diamond in the horizontal chat. Hello. Let's see. So, there's that. See, but I don't know if that makes the other side of the bone. Like, okay, I'm gonna walk people through my thought process here. I don't, because this is like a skull. It's not just a mask, it's a skull, you know? So I'm wondering if this, like, hang on. Like, if this particular, like, line of, like, bone looks too thin with how I have the rest of it. That monster having a bow tie is huge symbolism. Bravo, whoever suggested that bow tie. I agree. Good job. Thank you, Ozzy, for suggesting that bow tie. That is great symbolism. I agree. Who is doing other stream? Yeah, I am currently doing 2 streams. Technically, they're the same stream, but they're outputting to 2 different places. Well, the same place, just, you know, one's long form, one's shorts. Let's see. So, I fear that makes it look... I fear that makes it look a little too small. A little too thin. Like, it makes the bone look brittle. And I guess that's not a bad thing. I guess it's not a bad thing if the Eyeless's face is brittle. Because the Eyeless in, like, obviously I'm gonna dump some lore here. I'm a genius, says Ozzy. I agree you are. Absolute cinema. You are a genius, yes. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is, like, does it make sense for her bones to be brittle? Because she is just the remains of something that used to be alive and isn't anymore. Like, I don't know how to... I don't want to spoil anything for the animated series I'm working on, but, like, she like, this creature that I'm drawing is not... How tall is that monster? It depends if we're talking, like, if we're talking, like from tail to face, like, end of tail to tip of face, then I would say she's, like, oh god, she can be as long as, like, because she's... oh my goodness, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, she is an apparition. Like, she's not entirely real. She's just, like, something that was made to fuck with people's heads. And that's exactly what she does. Oh man, I'm about to go. I will come back in your stream another time. Be streaming on, like, Wednesday. Okay, yeah, you bet. See you. But yeah, this monster in particular is this is a monster called the Eyeless. Thank you for the hearts. But basically, so what the Eyeless is an apparition created. I'm not gonna give, like, too much away, but she's an apparition essentially created by a large, like, cataclysmic event. Her whole purpose is to fuck with people's heads. So her entire thing is that she can kind of change her size depending on who's looking at her, like who's perceiving her, and what they perceive as scary. Like this for example, the actual, like, the depiction here is just what, like, the main character Rulin, like, the main character of the series Rulin, sees as, like, really scary. So y'all thought. Hi, Frenchie Diamond. I'm back. Also, hello, Real Loving. Hello, welcome to the stream. Let's see, I need to do this, and okay. So, and I'm wondering, like, okay, because she's a tall, like, she can kind of change her size due to the nature of being just like like not vengeful, but existing out of spite, I suppose. Like, she's not vengeful, she just exists to spite the ruler, like, not the ruler, but, you know, like, the sovereign leader of the city she is associated with. Like, she just kind of exists to, and she only exists now to fuck with people's heads when they come near her. So she's not real, like, she's not a real thing. I'm trying to actually fall asleep. Have a good night. Enjoy the stream, everyone. Yeah, have a good night. Have a good night, Oz. See you. So she's a Twitter user. Yeah, I guess if you want to call her a Twitter user, I suppose. Yeah, she may as well be a Twitter user. Jesus. She is like, she solely exists to make people feel shitty, and like, she used to be something way more. Like, she used to be something actually. Like, she used to be a person, but now she's not. She's just whatever this is. Let's see. I'm gonna show you here. I'll show you guys her actual, like, I'll show you guys her actual, like, setup. Let's see. We need. Here. Let's see. Where's my? Let me see here. Oh, Eyeless. I just need to find the image I have of her somewhere. Yeah, she's buried underneath walls of text. There we go. Okay. I got the image. I got the one image. Guys, I think the bow tie is the remains of her humanity. Yeah, kind of. Kind of. You're not wrong. The bow tie is the remains of what she used to be. That's very good. I like that. So here's what she looks like. Like here's the I apologize for if that I doubt it, but if it is spooky imagery, I apologize. She's just so yeah, that's the Eyeless. She uses she, it, they, pretty much any pronouns, but one of the main characters of the series, the Blight, specifically uses she pronouns for her because of what she used to be and what she used to represent. But she's not like a being anymore, so she doesn't care. She doesn't really give a fuck. Like what you call her. She's just like, she's just there to fuck with your brain, so. Also, hello, Abigail, Stedinger? Cool. Welcome to the stream. I love spooky stuff. Pass. Yeah. Yeah, but this is oh, hello, Prototype Sim. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so she's so this is the Eyeless. She's like, here, I'll show her again. This is the Eyeless. She's the remains of something that used to be a person. Like she used to be a person, and now she's just a weird creature that isn't technically real in the same way we are. Can I draw you? Yeah, I would love that. Thank you, Prototype Sim. I would love that. 100% go. Feel free to. Okay, so, oh no, that's not my blend tool. This is disastrous. So, there's my blend tool. So, I'm thinking. Because this is like, okay, the composition for this poster came into my head like at like 3 a.m. Now we got Poppy Playtime in here. Yeah, kind of. It does give that kind of vibe. It does give that kind of vibe, right? Like, so here, let me see. We got, here, ignore her little bow tie. One of the cutest things about her. I might give her a bow tie in canon. I don't know how I'd make that work, but I would try. So the composition of this poster came to me like at like 3 a.m. last night. I just had an idea and I rushed out to sketch it. It's based on an existing poster for this series, like this. So this is the existing poster. I'll keep it on screen for a moment. This is the existing poster for Unseen, and I had the idea to kind of spice it up a little bit. Make the other eye hole. I will. But there's the the original Unseen poster. And then this is the let's see, where's the sketch of her? Sketch background, yep, and then we'll need the sketch eyeless. So this is like the basic idea for the composition of the poster. French Diamond says, how much money? How is it unseen if I can see it? True, and that's actually that is funny, but yes, that is actually a theme in the story, is like the idea of like how is it unseen if I'm able to see it, like that's kind of the central theme of the story. So you're joking, but you did kind of hit the nail on the head. And there's the main character, Rulin. Rulin, beloved, the sun. So yeah, this is Rulin. Let's see. Yeah, Rulin is the brainchild of my partner. I love him. I love the baby. I love the son. But anyways, back onto what I was doing. Oh, hello? Where is it? Oh, I see. I buried it. I see. Only fair it's a boy. Yeah. How do you spell his name? Oh, thank you for asking, Mary. You spell his name... Here, I'll write it out on stream. Here. So this is... Oh, if I can write on the correct layer. So here is the... Here's how you would spell Rulin. Rulyn. Rulin. So that's how you spell the main character's name. And the main character, Rulin, I mean, I could probably walk people through the idea of Unseen. If people would like me to do that, I will do that. Like the synopsis, I suppose. So if people want me to do that, I will 100% do that. But yeah, there's how you spell Rulin's name. Kind of looks like it says Boolin, but I trust me, that is an R, not a B. So, hello, what's this? Well, hello, the GM Redditor. Welcome to the stream. I know what I'm talking about. Welcome to the stream. This is a stream for promo art of my indie animated series, Unseen. Oh, you got here from a Trump speech stream? Ugh. Oh God, don't. Ew. I hate that guy. I hate Trump so much. Oh my God. Ew. Sorry, I don't know if that is like, if you know, I don't like Trump, man. Bad dude, bad dude. But you know, I could talk politics all day, but I don't want to. But I do not like Trump. But yeah, anyways, I thought it was Rulin. Oh, that's fair. That's also a good way to spell it. But yeah, it is. It's spelt the way I put on the screen. Yeah. Let's see. So I feel like the perspective is kind of off on this. Yeah. I feel like, okay, what am I doing? Assess what you're doing, Sal. I feel like, okay, I'm not gonna start with the bone, like the face, the skull, actually. What I'm gonna start with instead is, oh my God, hello. Let's see. So I'm going to grab this. No, not the bow tie. I didn't mean to get rid of the bow tie. I just wanted to get rid of this, the blank face. That's all I wanted to get rid of. I did not want to get rid of the bow tie. Let's see. So let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna need the sketch. I'm going to need the sketch. Yeah, I'm gonna shift the... Yeah, give them all bones. Give them all the bones. 1,000,000 bones. Bone attack. Yeah, I agree. I love bones. I like, yeah, exactly. Bit of a weird perspective for the bones. It's whatever. I'll go back to it in a moment. I do want to try I do want to attempt to render the what part of her body is this? Like her tail, I guess. You know, it's like talking about a snake, because it's like, what part of a snake is not a tail? Probably their head, and that's it. So let's see. Oh God, that is not the right color. I forgot that I color corrected her when I drew her main colors in here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... Oh, this looks so cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm happy you think so. Let's see. I'm gonna need color mixing. See, I don't... They saying I don't give a fuck, someone said. Yeah, I don't know fully what's going on with some of the folks in the vertical chat. Yeah, I don't know, but you know, I'm just vibing here. I forgot, who's the antagonist again? The antagonist of Unseen is... There's technically 2 antagonists. And that is... Here, I'll get up their art. I'll get up art of them. Oh, the skull one is extra peak. Thank you. Thank you. So, Chancellor... Let's see, let's get up Chancellor Latour. Is it under Chancellor Latour? Yeah. So, the first one is... The first antagonist of Unseen is this character, Chancellor Latour. Chancellor Latour is... she's the right eye of the all-seeing. Excuse the old-ass unseen logo here, but, yeah, she's, freaky bitch. I can't give too much away on her because she has a lot of lore that is really important in the story, obviously, as she's one of the main antagonists. And then the other main antagonist is, let's see if I can find him. Oh, Blaine! Captain Blaine! Yeah, there he is Captain Blaine, the left eye of the all-seeing. So he's her, like Chancellor Latour and him are both, like the big bads of the story. There is technically one higher up big bad, but you don't see her until the sequel series, Moon of Ronos. So, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna actually change how my... I apologize if you hear any, like, shuffling. I just have to change how my Wacom is sitting because I am kicked back right now, and that is not how I usually am. 1 second. Okay, so good design. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm happy you think so. I'm happy you think so, the GM Redditor. Thank you very much. So, yeah, so what I'm gonna do is... I never fully decided, and I'm gonna walk you guys through this. I've never fully decided on... I've never fully decided on, like, what, like what... Here, I'm gonna draw this, hang on. I've never fully decided what her actual, like, serpent body is made of. Like, it's supposed to be made of dried paint, but I've never fully thought out what that looks like what that looks like texture-wise. So I think I'm gonna base it on scales, because I think that makes the most sense. Or maybe on, like, eel skin. Do eels have scales? I have no fucking idea. Let me double check this. Hang on. Give me a moment. I accidentally closed 2 things that I did not mean to close. Whoops. Okay. Anyways, let's go to, eels? Do eels have scales or skin? Eel scales? Most eels possess small rudimentary scales that are deeply embedded in their thick skin rather than overlapping on the surface. Okay. So they're, like, not... So they do have skin, but they also have scales? Okay. That's interesting. A parquet-like pattern. And they're covered by a heavy protective slime layer. Ew. That sounds sick as fuck. Fuck, I saw the giant rabbit in Google Earth. Ominously incomprehensible or impossible body could work too. I agree. That would be cool. I think that would be sick. Oh, that scale inside the skin sounds cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that out. I'm gonna have to look at, like, eel skin reference. So, hey, American eel, come here. Come here, American eel. They're very slimy, and I think I want that for her. I think I want her to be a slimy lady. I'd be back in 12. Okay, see you. Have a good one. Let's see. Let's go to... Okay, yeah. So this is the image that I grabbed from the internet just to... They're very slimy fellas. But I think that's kind of a vibe for the eyeless. Let's see. I feel like vaguely slimy would count as incomprehensible could do a little droop and droopiness sometimes. I agree. I think that would be sick. I think that'd be awesome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Here, let's see. So, okay. So I'm gonna just use this as reference. Maybe I'm rethinking everything. Man, I'm just... Let's see. I feel like... Because her whole... The Eyeless's whole... I just want to pat him on the head. So... I'm just gonna grab like a... kind of like a brighter color. Maybe during a fight could become more droopy. Yeah, I think that's sick. I think I'm definitely gonna use that idea because that is sick. I think that would be sick as fuck. Like, yeah, that is definitely that's a really good idea, dude. I really like that. Let's see. So let's get her underside. Oh god. I did not mean to do that. Hang on. How am I gonna do this in a way that works? You know what? We're just gonna grab this. Am I gonna airbrush it, really? You know what? It's fine. Airbrushing is the way of my great ancestors. If you're wondering who those great ancestors are, it's Warrior Cats animators from 2009. Airbrush saved me. And I'm just gonna clear up some of this shit because that is horrendous right now. Because we don't want that to like leak into the other side. Okay, yeah. What I'm gonna do... Finally, someone who can actually color. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy you think I can color. Thank you. Let's see. I'm gonna need my blur. That is way too small. Yeah, we just need blur to make it look more natural. There, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab like a more like shiny tone. In fact, I'm actually gonna make a new layer because that was the secret with my other painting was I created new layers to make changes. Let's see, does add glow work nice? It kind of does. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling add glow with like maybe like a green. I don't know. The green feels too Christmas. You know, it feels too Christmassy on top of the red. So let's just try like a kind of a desaturated orange. Okay, yeah, I think that'll work. Let's grab a larger pen. Okay, I'm gonna need to go back to this for a moment, just kind of get my bearings. Just remind myself that I can do this good. Let's see, so... Let's see. There we go. There we go. And that's just the start. Maybe I should... Yeah, you know what? Actually, I don't know why I'm starting with the bow tie kind of looks like a face. Yeah, I agree, it does. It does kind of look like a little face, and it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I kind of vibe with it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna need this, and that's gonna be filled in at the end, so it doesn't really matter what that like this section is gonna be filled in, so it doesn't really matter what I do with it. But let's see. So I'm going to grab that, and then I'm just gonna grab this, and let's see. And I'll refine this in a moment. I just need to block in the basics. Oh yeah, that's the magic stuff. And now I can get rid of that. And then I can add the overlap with the rest of the light, or the rest of the shadow, I mean. The exact opposite to light. I fucked up. That's fine. Just kind of, get that like here, let's see. Ah. I don't have my glove on me either, which is frustrating because my hands like making like stupid like skin sounds. That is a disgusting way to word that, Sal. But, my hands making gross little like slimy skin sounds whenever I move across my. Not slimy. I'm not an eel. Um, let's see. So I feel like I'm also gonna block in another little thing right here. Another. Oh, can that be clipped? Thanks. Yeah, thank you. There, and then I'm gonna need this to be off of color mixing just so I get a consistent like flow. You could be an eel. You could be whatever you want. Yeah, true. I could be. Maybe maybe I'm an eel. Maybe I am an eel. Maybe I've been an eel all along. Maybe just maybe I've been an eel this whole time. um, let's see. Let's get and then I'm just gonna start with a bit of this, just a little bit. That's a little, it's a little dicey there. That's okay. Okay. Let's see. What else do I need? I always think it's going to be easier if I start with the highlights, but it's always, always easier when I start with the shadows. It's almost like light casts shadows. I'm picturing like the more you know sound effect playing right now. Like the dun dun dun. Like that that's what just played in my head. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, because she's like, she's a gross little lady. She's a gross. Well, she's not little. She's huge, most of the time at least. But she doesn't really. She doesn't really want anything. I suppose I was gonna say she doesn't really want to be like a demon, but she doesn't really want anything. To be honest, she's just kind of existing, but not in the same way that like you or I exist. She's just kind of chilling in a very different way. Let's see. I feel like yeah, okay. Perfect. So now what I'm going to need is I'm going to need to have that like I'm going to have whoa, I'm getting motion sickness from this, man. Okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to make it a very very like actually I could just do it like that. Probably a little less, even a little less like saturated than that. Yeah, that's perfect. Just to kind of give that effect of like the excuse me, the like the scales underneath the skin. How big do I want her scales to be? I mean, they're not going to be like animated in the full show, but so I guess I could just make them any size, but still. Okay. Lock in. What? Lock in for like half a second. Okay. Okay. So I feel like one of the things that I'm like tripped up on. Yeah, okay. So those aren't exactly like perfect scales, but you know what? They work. I'm going to grab my liquify tool and I'm just gonna. Oh god. That is nowhere near large enough for what I need. Yeah, okay, perfect. That should work. Because that looks more rounded. I'm thinking. You know what? I think I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna fill them with like a light color. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make them a soft light layer. And I'm just gonna move them a little bit And then what I'm gonna do, to kind of give that effect that they're under the skin, I'm just gonna like, okay, can I have this perfect scales? I would move my mouse widely and draw all over the character. Yeah, exactly, right? Like this is just like a start. Let's see. Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. That is definitely not where that belongs. Oops, that's also not what I meant to do. Okay. Okay, now I have the scales, or the basis of the scales at least. Now I can start actually moving them and like putting them all over the body, which is really nice. So I'm gonna control paste. I'm gonna copy paste that and start just start doing it. Yeah, and you know what? This could use a little bit of correction. Yeah, like that. Like that roughly. Yeah, like kind of like that. Now I'm saying I would literally do that until the shape looks cool. Oh, that's super fair. That's super fair. No, totally right. Let's see. I feel like... Oh, I understand. I'm doing... Hang on. Okay. I need my multiply layers to work with me here first. And then I also need my liquefy tool just to... Okay, a little bit more, a little less than that, but... Oh god. I forgot how glitchy liquefy is on Clip Studio. At least on my computer it is. Which is probably not a good sign. Okay. So there. Now we've got 2 rows. Well, more than 2 rows, but 2 sets of rows of scales. I'm gonna just combine those. Copy, paste. And we're just gonna... Let's see. And obviously for some parts of it, I'll have to just redraw them, but that's fine. Let's see. This one, I need to drag it. I need to free transform it a little bit so it's a bit more deformed to the body. There, and then... yeah. And then, let's see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my liquefy tool, because I don't know when to quit. And I'm just gonna spin... Not quite. Spin this stuff a little bit. Something looks off about her. You know what? I'm just gonna... You know what? Against my better judgment, I'm just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I'm just gonna hand in... I'm just gonna do every scale by hand. Because I guess I hate myself. No, I'm kidding. So there's like the line of the top of her. Oops. Okay. So what I'm doing... I'm just gonna start doing that. And these can look like not the greatest. I'm not really upset with how they look. Not really concerned, you know? And let's see, so scales kind of open up like that, and then and she's like droopy and shit. She's got that slime layer. Ugh, disgusting. I love it. Let's see. And then it's turning down. Cool, they kind of look like veins. Yeah, totally, right? That's kind of like the vibe too. Like she's made a blood red paint, so it's kind of the vibe if she's like the same. If she kind of gives the vibe, her scales kind of give the vibe of like veins, you know? Let's see. Let's see. Again with the fucking hand sounds, bro. Okay. Let's just take a look at how that looks when I turn it into a soft light layer. And I move it over a little bit. Maybe like up a little bit. Yeah, okay, that'll look sick. I think that'll look sick. Coupled with like the you know, like the fading, I think that'll look dope as fuck. So perfect. Yeah, let's save that so I don't lose anything. Yeah. See, I should really quick. I'm gonna double check something. Give me a moment. You're not gonna see anything happening on screen for a moment, just because I'm double checking something. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Okay. Okay. Wrong one, dude. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Cool. Nice. Alright, nice. So that's all set up. Yeah. As much as I hate to say it, I think I should be going because I have somewhere to be tomorrow. So, but thank you everybody for watching. To anybody who watched,